Last but not least, and this one can really sneak up on you at the last minute, especially if you're getting a loan on this property. If there is something that is unpermitted, you might not even be able to close on the loan on this property. Now, if you're buying stuff with cash, you can do whatever you want, right? But if you have a loan on the property and there's something that is unpermitted, there's a good chance that you can't even buy the property without it permitted. That doesn't mean the seller can't get it permitted and all that stuff, but it is definitely a deal killer. What are things that are red flags for not having permits? Backyard decks are always one of those ones. ADUs that are not properly put up or didn't get the permits for that. You can actually have a kitchen that doesn't have a permit. Now, that's not a red flag, but I'm just saying there's a lot of little things. But another huge one is those garage conversions. And you just run into that, it's not permitted. A lot of these things you can just strip out, not a problem. But some things you can't, or some things they're kind of sold as a selling property or a selling point on the property. But you definitely want to make sure that you are accounting for that, making sure that everything is permitted in the property. Now, every single one of these can and should be deal breakers depending on what your ratios are going into buying this property. However, they can also be negotiation points. It doesn't mean you have to walk away, but these are things that you should really think about walking away if they compete. And if you've got 3 or 4 of these on here, man, you really need to think about it. Use them as a negotiation point. Be okay with walking away and finding another home.